all doing well. It's snowing outside today and I feel really inspired, and I wanted to share with you a tutorial on how you can make a soft cover for your junk journals, just like this one. This is the cover for a journal I shared on my last video, so if you're interested in seeing a flip through of it, I'll leave the link down below. This cover is, as I said, soft, it's quite squishy, it's got lots of fabric details and lots of buttons and sparkly things, and I just love it, so I'm really excited to share with you how you can make your own. So the first thing you'll want to think about when making a cover like this one is the base fabric, and then all the little things that go on top of it. So for this new cover that I want to make, I'm going to be using this sparkly, beautiful, semi-transparent fabric. I think I got it on AliExpress and it's just so gorgeous. And then I've got this acrylic box where I keep all the things for the projects that I'm working on, and it just helps me stay focused and it helps the project to be, you know, more consistent. So I just added all the things that inspired me and that I think I could use in this junk journal cover. I've included lots of fabric scraps, so this is a great way of using your scraps as well, and trims. Got this gold one, some gold and blue velvet, which I thought would go nicely, and this one which is semi-transparent, so I'll still be able to see the background, which is really nice. And then lots of other gold and blue and like tan kind of elements. This gorgeous sparkly gold trim, some more lacy trims, and anything that I thought, you know, oh, this would work nicely on this cover. And then as we make it, we'll actually see what works and what doesn't. And also another thing I've added were lots of buttons and beads. They're just so pretty, and I think they really add an interesting touch to your cover. Right, so let's get started with the base before we get to the fun bits, which is obviously all the decoration and collaging and stitching everything together. So to create your base for your cover, you will need an A4 or any other side that you choose, a piece of paper which is a bit thicker than your usual like printing paper. So this is the base, and then to make it like squishy and add that extra bit of volume, I'm just using some kind of like felt material. I'm not sure what this is called, but I think it's felt. Yeah, and this makes it so much nicer and just adds volume. So what I'm going to do is just use some tacky glue, and you can use fabric glue as well, or any glue that you have, because in the end we're going to be stitching everything together, so that will make it much stronger. So I'm just going to apply my glue to the entire page. This is what it looks like at the moment. So we've glued the paper and the felt together, and I cut around the edges. And now the next step is to cut like a rectangle slightly bigger than your base. So as you can see here, it's just slightly bigger, which will allow us then to glue and fold like so. So this will obviously be the front size, and I would recommend using the felt, gluing the fabric and the felt together. I just find that it works better for me. And for this bit I'm actually going to use some fabric glue. So I've went and cut these edges off camera and added some glue. This is so that we can fold these bits like so. I went ahead and glued all these sides to the paper, so this is what it looks like now. And I also folded it in half so that I can see where the front cover starts and ends, and I know how I want to do my collaging. This is the bit where you want to go through your scraps and your buttons and your trims, and you'll want to pick out which ones you want to use to decorate your blank canvas, which is your fabric covered base. As you can see, I finished adding all the scraps and trims to my cover. So I've also added some buttons, and I've sewn these, as you can see. And now all that's left to do to finish this is to use my sewing machine and just sew around like so. So just around the edges. And then obviously you can add the end papers, and I normally just glue them, but I won't be showing that in this video. I'm just gonna finish sewing this, and I'll show you the end result on how you can make a soft cover junk journal. So here we have our finished cover. So I've sewn around the edges, like I said. Here's what it looks like. You can also sew around the pieces, the scraps, if you like, but turns out the glue was strong enough for me, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I've sewn all around here and here. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's quite similar to this one. And then, like I said, you can just then glue your end papers and it will become even sturdier. So thank you so much for watching and for joining me today.